Welcome to Narcissism Freedom. If you're new here, this channel is for anyone recovering from narcissistic abuse, seeking to reclaim their power and learning to heal after trauma. And if you're returning, thank you for being part of this supportive community of survivors. You are not alone in this journey, and together, we will navigate some of the most difficult realities of living with and recovering from narcissistic abuse. Today, we're addressing a topic that is as urgent as it is heartbreaking: when narcissists leave a trail of pain, coping with loss and trauma. Narcissists don't just harm emotionally, they leave devastation in their wake that can touch everyone around them. The danger is not always obvious at first. Narcissists can manipulate, gaslight, and dominate relationships in ways that slowly erode trust, self-esteem, and emotional stability. Sometimes, abuse escalates in ways that are shocking and tragic, even leading to the sudden loss of a loved one, leaving families heartbroken, confused, and searching for answers. Experiencing the loss of a loved one in the context of narcissistic abuse is unlike other grief. There is often a mixture of anger, guilt, and confusion that can be overwhelming. You might replay events over and over, thinking of what you could have done differently, or wondering if the warning signs were there all along. These feelings are normal, and it's important to give yourself permission to feel them fully. Suppressing grief or pretending it isn't there can prolong trauma and make healing even more difficult. Grief compounded by narcissistic abuse can be layered. You may not only be mourning the loss of a person, but also the relationship you wished you had, the sense of safety you once felt, and even the future you imagined. This is a complicated form of mourning, and it's essential to honor each layer rather than rush through it. Understanding narcissistic behavior is also a critical part of healing. Narcissists often operate with a hidden agenda, and their actions can escalate over time. They may stalk, threaten, or manipulate those around them, sometimes subtly, sometimes overtly. Recognizing these warning signs is vital, especially when it comes to protecting yourself and those you care about. Patterns such as controlling behavior, extreme jealousy, gaslighting, and isolation are all red flags that abuse may be intensifying. If you're coping with the loss of a loved one because of narcissistic abuse, it's normal to feel helpless, angry, or overwhelmed. The grief can be sudden and intense, leaving a void that feels impossible to fill. But while it may seem unbearable, there are ways to navigate this pain. The first step is acknowledging your grief and giving yourself permission to feel every emotion fully, without judgment. Seeking support is crucial. This can come from trusted friends, family members, or professionals trained in dealing with narcissistic abuse. Therapy provides a safe space to process grief and trauma, validate your experiences, and develop coping strategies. Support groups, whether in person or online, can connect you with others who have walked similar paths, helping you feel less isolated and more understood. Sharing your story in a safe environment can be incredibly healing and empowering. Another essential step is establishing safety and boundaries. If the narcissist who caused the loss is still in your life, or if other toxic individuals are present, you must protect yourself. This could mean limiting contact, blocking communications, or creating firm boundaries around interactions. Safety is paramount, not just physical, but emotional and psychological safety as well. Trusting your instincts and acting decisively can prevent further trauma. Honoring the memory of your loved one is also a vital part of healing. Rituals of remembrance, journaling, or creating personal memorials can help you process grief and pay tribute to the person you've lost. Connecting with others who have experienced similar tragedies can provide a sense of solidarity and understanding. Remember, grieving does not have a timeline. Allow yourself to heal at your own pace. It's also important to recognize that healing from narcissistic abuse is not linear. Some days will feel manageable, while others may trigger intense emotions. This is normal, and it does not mean you are failing. Be gentle with yourself and acknowledge every step forward, no matter how small. Progress is progress, even if it feels slow. One practical strategy for coping with compounded grief is to focus on self-care. This includes physical care like getting adequate rest, nutrition, and exercise, but also emotional care, practices that nurture your mind and spirit. Meditation, Journaling or mindfulness exercises can help you manage intrusive thoughts and feelings. Engaging in creative outlets, spending time in nature, or even volunteering can provide a sense of purpose and healing. It is also beneficial to educate yourself about narcissistic patterns and abuse dynamics. Knowledge is empowering, and understanding the manipulative strategies narcissists use can help you make informed decisions and avoid further harm. Books, workshops, and reputable online resources can provide clarity and validation. The more you understand, the more prepared you will be to navigate your recovery safely. If you're struggling with guilt or self-blame after the loss of a loved one due to narcissistic abuse, remind yourself that the responsibility lies with the abuser, not with you. Narcissists manipulate, deceive, and control others to serve their own interests. Even in hindsight, you could not have changed the abuser's behavior. Shifting this perspective is essential for emotional recovery and reclaiming your peace of mind. Grieving and healing are also about building resilience. Resilience doesn't mean forgetting or pretending the loss didn't happen. It means learning to live fully despite the pain, integrating lessons from the past, and strengthening your emotional and mental capacity to cope with life's challenges. Each step forward, no matter how small, is an act of courage and a testament to your strength. During this process, it's important to surround yourself with positive influences. People who uplift, support, and validate you are crucial in rebuilding your life. Avoid toxic individuals, even those who may seem well-intentioned but fail to understand narcissistic abuse dynamics. Protecting your energy is essential to your recovery and long-term well-being. Finally, remember that healing is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, patience, and consistent effort. Every step you take toward processing grief, protecting yourself, and reclaiming your life brings you closer to freedom. Though the path may feel overwhelming, you are capable of surviving, thriving, and honoring the memory of your loved one while reclaiming your peace, safety, and happiness. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to support our community of survivors. Together, we can break the cycle of abuse, honor those we've lost, and reclaim our lives from the shadows of narcissistic harm. Remember, you are not alone, and your healing journey is valid and possible.